I'm Meghann Scully and this is the Limerick Post Show. We are coming to you from Adare. We're in the Woodlands Hotel where the homecoming of the Rose of Tralee Sinead Flanagan is taking place.
As I've come to realise, it's such a fantastic honour that to be bestowed with, and I really am looking forward to representing everyone over the next year. We should have a fantastic time, and it's great for our fabulous county who are fantastic supporters. As Tom was saying, the sponsorship I received in Limerick was second to none. Everyone was so happy to help, and I just think we're so lucky to have such a supportive place.
The lady of the hour, the lady of the year, Sinead Flanagan. There's a funny story behind all of this, really. It's curious how rose coordinators go about finding roses for a selection. Sometimes they just appear. For the Limerick Rose selection this year, we were quite content with the group that we had. It was brilliant. We were all set to run our selection. We had our night out, and then on April Fool's Day, Tuesday the 1st of April, I got another email, and I had a look at it and said I'd be a fool not to ring this girl. So we gave her a call. She found a sponsor quick as a flash, the Good Food Company, I believe it is, and they were more than happy to oblige by putting a sash on her shoulder. And she joined us for the Rose Tour that weekend. And from there, we haven't looked back in terms of having the amount of fun. And the selection night here, where she obviously wowed the crowd along with all the other fabulous girls that were here. And if anything we can take from Sinead's story there is that it's just go for it. It doesn't matter if you think it's too late to apply. I'm sure some of the other girls will tell you the same story. Whatever you want to do in life, just go for it. If you want to do 2 degrees, just go for it.
Now I'm joined by the lady herself, the International Rose Tree, Sinead Flanagan. How are you feeling right now?
Good, fantastic. I'm delighted to be back here in Adare, where it all started for me in my rose journey. So it's fantastic.
Only a couple of weeks ago we were speaking to you on the Limerick Post Show and you were preparing to go on the Rose Tour and then of course to brace the stage, and now you're here as the 60th International Rose Tralee. I mean, I saw as well when you got called out that time, you were in shock, but bring us back to that moment when Dahi called out your name.
So I think I've explained to most people, I wasn't thinking, sorry. I was so surprised, as you could probably see. And then the other 31 fantastic girls came in and just came around me, supported me as they have been doing for the last 2 weeks, and I'm sure as they'll continue to do. And it was just fantastic. I saw my mum and dad down there, very excited, as everyone sees my very excited dad. So it was fantastic. And I suppose the first thought I had when I started to realise that it was the people of Limerick would be so proud. And that was my main goal, no matter whether I was just the Limerick Rose or the Rose of Tralee, that I made the people of the Treaty County proud.
So we'll have to ask, and I think a lot of people have been saying, so what happens now? Are you going to have to step away from the medicine for the year and fulfil your rose duties?
No, I don't plan on stepping away. I'm hoping to marry the two together well. I think after 8 years in college, I wouldn't be wise to step away from it all. So no, worked hard to get where I am. So I'm hoping to marry the two, and I'm sure it can be done. Jennifer from 2017 was the exact same position as me in her journey of medicine. So hopefully she'll be able to give some advice.
Absolutely incredible. Now talk to us about the crown. It's just absolutely stunning.
Yeah, so it's fantastic. Tipperary Crystal are fantastic sponsors, and they'll be looking after me throughout the year. So it's overwhelming at the start to be wearing it, but it's actually very comfortable and it's fitting quite nicely, so it's good.
And now another thing that I noticed, and I have to ask you about, the dress you wore on stage. Now, of course, the dress you've on right now is fantastic.
Thank you.
But the one you had on stage, tell me about that.
So it was actually a lovely lady in Mallow called Sharon Gregory. I approached her. I was working in Mallow General at the time, and she's actually from Kilfinnan, so she's a proud Limerick lady herself. So I approached her about the dress, and within a couple of minutes she was back. She'd be delighted, and we mutually agreed on the colour had to be green. So I think as you can see tonight, I'm probably going to be wearing green a lot throughout the year, and I met a lot of people in Limerick before I was even going down to Tralee, and they were like, I hope your dress is green. So we're very proud of where we come from, and Limerick people are infamously proud of what they, so it's fantastic.
All I can say is congratulations again. I cannot wait to see what's next throughout this year between medicine and of course between the International Rose of Tralee. Thank you so much for chatting to Limerick Post.
Thanks so much, Meghann.
Thank you.